Hi everybody, Kat here. So I wanted to continue my series of airbrush makeup for the eye and common mistakes that I generally see. I'm going to do a few videos on this first, and then we're going to go into how to properly blend, or how I blend. I don't know if it's really proper, but it is the way that I do it. Now on this particular example, and yes, I'm using my infamous arm, you can see me put in like a center color. This is that kind of kiwi green, and then I'm putting a little bit of yellow over to the side. I generally see people do this a lot when they're trying to do 2 or 3 colors, and it's not the way that I would do it, but this is again just something that I see. And then they'll go over to the side and they'll put that last color. So remember, in the beginning of the video I showed you 4 primary colors we're going to be using. So we had a pumpkin, a kiwi, and a lime or a lemon. This is how it's going to look when you do that. And then I'm just going to take some black and I'm going to separate it out just so that you can see a little bit more of a dramatic separation here. A lot of times too, people will take that black and just kind of spurt it on the end to get a little bit more of a smoky effect. And the question is, are you really happy with this? Do you like the separation of the 1, 2, 3? Well, you're going to have to practice blending. Now again, I'm taking my beautiful eye and we're going to do this a different way. You know, when you first start out with your eye makeup, you don't start with 3 or 4 or 5 colors. You generally start out with 1. So what I'm doing here is I'm just taking the pumpkin and I'm covering the eye. A lot of times this is what I see people start with because this is what they're used to, and then they build on top of that color. When you're used to having 1 color, what you will generally do then is take your second color and try to add it on top of your first color. And this is where you're going to kind of see the center color and the 2 colors to the side. Now if we come back and add the yellow, it's not going to really look like that lemon because you have the orange on top of it, but this is basically what it's going to look like. Ever so lightly, I'm going to take a little bit of black and I'm going to make a little bit of a line here to give it some separation. So again, you can kind of see what that looks like. Again, spritzing a little bit of black over to the side because again, people like to have that little bit of a smoky eye, but if you don't do it just right, the question is, how do I fix this? You can actually take some of that orange and go back, or pumpkin, go back and lightly start to blend. When you do this, you're going to lose the actual colors of the lemon and the green. It's going to kind of just merge in together. You may decide you like that look, but then again, you may not because you really wanted to see the kiwi to begin with. So we're going to learn how to blend on the next video, but this is just again example of common things that I see, and even though this isn't bad, we're going to learn how to blend better. Stay tuned for the next series of videos for airbrushing eye makeup, and again, thanks for watching.